Okay, let's get started. Projection is visible. Yeah, perfect. Online folks, I'll share the screen for better visibility. I hope you'll get the point. Is the screen visible to all of you guys? Can you see identifiers? Everybody? Okay, then let's get started. Now pay attention. Any name what we write in Java, in our Java programs, whenever we write a particular name, what does it mean? A variable name, class name, or method name. Moving forward, we will learn every single topic. So whenever you're writing any name in Java, for them, certain rules are there, which as a developers, as a best practices, we have to follow the standards. For them, there are few rules are there, 6 rules are there. Every single rule we will see, and combinations also we'll see. And then once you understand all the rules and combinations, then we will move towards the practical implementation of. So what is an identifier in Java? Nothing but a name in Java program is nothing but an identifier. What does it mean by identifier? If I need to identify somebody, if I need to say I identify you, I'll ask your name. How do I distinguish between multiple students in the class? With their name. Similarly, in our Java programs, if I'm writing multiple variables, how do I distinguish between one variable to another variable? With the name of the variable. Agree. If I'm writing multiple methods in my program, how do I distinguish? With the name of the method. Agree. So in order to write such names, there are rules. Names are nothing but identifier. For writing identifier, there are rules. We cannot randomly write anything. Let's start understanding. And these names can be a class name, interface name, or a method name. Am I clear? Moving forward. As of now, we don't even know what is class, what is interface, or method. Next topics will be coming. Let's start with basic. Any naming ceremony we want to do. If you want to give name to anything in Java, few rules are there. Shall we start? Pay attention. Before that, basically, those who have attended previous sessions, for them, those who don't know, relax. How many names do you see in Java? I mean, in this program, how many names are there? It is not so easy. You count it properly. I'll start giving the point options to you. First, you count maximum possible. No discussion. Individual. Online folks, I expect the response, please. Start counting the names, class name, method name, variable name, whatever. Anybody with only one name is there, sir? Only one name. Okay, 2 names. 2. Anybody with 3 names? 3 people. Okay, many people are there with 3 names. 4 names. 4 names. 5. Okay, nobody is raising. Online folks, what is the status? If you don't know something, type DK. That is also fine, because I have yet not explained what is name in Java. I'll explain everything. Don't worry. Shall I proceed? Online folks, shall I explain? Okay, pay attention. First is the name of a class. Those who said 3, I want to ask them. One is class name, then X variable name, and main method name. This is also what? Name of string array type. We will discuss this. So first is a class name, test. Second is a method name, main. Main is the place from where the program execution start by the JVM. Perfect. Then next is even string is a class name. Args is a variable name of this. We will study all of this. As of now, you don't know something great. Wait for a few days. Okay. Then our X is there. Agree? Leave this. You focus on the rule number 1. Whenever you are giving any name in Java, that can consist, read with me, lowercase a to z, uppercase a to z, digits 0 to 9, and only two special characters allowed, either dollar or underscore. Only two special characters along with uppercase A to Z, lowercase A to Z, and 0 to 9. These are allowed. Apart from this, if I write at the rate, hash, not allowed. Percentage, not allowed. When I am giving a name, say this is a variable X. Is it one of them? Yes, makes sense. ARGS. Is it one of the rule? Makes sense. Are you getting my point? Simple rule. Lowercase, I need response loud. Lowercase, A to Z. Uppercase, A to Z. 0 to 9. Two special characters, dollar, underscore, are allowed as part of the identifier. As part of the identifier. Am I clear? Next rule, sir. These are allowed. Okay. Second rule says, what does it mean? Any name you write should not start with the digits. So can I ask, sir, is it possible? Sorry. Wait a minute. Sir, can I write it this way? Rather than X, can I write 1X? No, not allowed. Can I write X1? Yes. Second rule says what? Should not start with digit. Am I starting with digit or X1? X is not a digit. Am I making sense to all of you? X is an alphabet. You can start with alphabet, you can start with a special character, but not with digit. Am I making sense to you? If you start giving any name starting with digit, compile time error will come. Invalid identifier. Am I clear? Everybody making sense? Online folks, quick confirmation. Both the rules are clear. Faster response. Everybody has to respond, guys. And people, those who are joining recently, let me tell you, if you're not responding, frankly speaking, you're not learning it. You have to be engaging with me. No need to type YES. Yes, sir. Type Y, that is enough, Ganesh. Okay. So let's focus on the rule number. Okay. What is the rule number 3? Case sensitive. So if I am writing uppercase, that is different. Lowercase is a different. So if I say, for example, if I say same thing int X, rather than this, if I say int X, this is a different thing. Are you getting my point? And this is a different thing. They are different variables. Uppercase is a different thing. Lowercase is a different thing. We have to be focusing on the cases. And ideally speaking, is it recommended that I can write a variable name starting with the uppercase? Is it recommended? No. Reason? We follow naming convention starting with uppercase only for the only for the class names. So variable's name or method's name must start with the lowercase. Are you with me? Variable name or method name must start with lowercase, whereas class name must start with uppercase. In all variable name, method name, class name, we should follow camel case convention. I hope you are pretty much aware with the camel case convention. Camel case applicable for all the names in Java, but only the class name must start with the uppercase. Rest, whenever we are writing variable name, method name, they should start with the lowercase. Am I clear? Chaliye, moving forward, pay attention. Fourth rule. Fourth rule says no limit on length, means you can write as lengthy as name you want. There is no restriction on the lengthy names. But which one is recommended? Shorter names or lengthier names? Myth. It is highly recommended you write as lengthy name as you want. Reason? If you're writing lengthy names, readability is better. Say, for example, what is the name? Is cust auth. What is the meaning? God knows. If you write names like this, is cust auth, or can I write a name like this? Is customer authenticated. I'll give the value true or false. Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? Say I am creating a variable. What is customer authenticated? I want to check whether a customer is authenticated or not. The ID password combination, we have checked it or not. We will do it, these kind of activities in upcoming sessions. But are you understanding? If I give a name, is cust auth, only you understand this. Or let me give you even shorter form. What is CA? Now you guess that, predict the name, what I wrote. Is there any meaning coming out of is CA? Is cust auth? No. Which one is more easy to understand for other developers in our project? See, when you are working on a project, you are not the only one who is working on it. Along with you, entire team of developers are working. If you are writing some functionality, that will be used by others. Agree. Teamwork is a collaborative work. You do some piece of work that may be used by somebody else. Agree. In that case, whenever you're writing variable names, method names, class names, that should be easily readable. See with me, is customer authenticated? Clearly it is telling what is the purpose of that variable. Agree? Am I making sense? So it is recommended you write proper. Lengthy name does not mean you keep writing anything. Are you getting my point? Say for example, say for is customer really very authenticated? Now this is not recommended, appa. No, don't write the essay over there as the name. You write something which makes sense to you. Or can I write a variable name? Read. No, my Shona baby name. Don't write it like that. My crush name, your name. Please, whenever you're declaring anything in Java, being a professional developer, whatever variable name or method name you take it, that should tell the scenario very clear. That should specify the purpose of that variable also. Am I clear? Making sense to all of you? So whenever you're writing names, that name should give us significance, meaning what is the purpose behind it. One, and that should not be confusing. Like is CA, what does it mean? Is cust auth, what does it mean? If you write proper names, is customer authenticated? Easy to understand for all the developers in the project. Am I making sense? Eligible? Agree? How about online folks? Are you all clear? Getting my point? Faster, everybody. Okay, moving forward. I hope all 4 rules are clear. First, lowercase a to z, uppercase a to z, 0 to 9, dollar and underscore are allowed. Should not start with digit. Case sensitive. 5th rule. What does it mean by reserved? Reserved means what? Reserved means railway reservation. Seat is already allocated for somebody. Agree? So reserved word means whenever Java has been built, they have used few words. For example, can you see? Read public, class, static. These are the words already predefined. Agree? It is not recommended to use them. Are you with me? Reserved words are not allowed. Are you getting my point? So whenever, and how do I get to know, sir, how many reserved words are there? Probably today or tomorrow we'll discuss how many reserved words. Okay, na? So subconsciously you should be aware, okay, sir, something which already has a predefined meaning. I should not end up creating one more variable with same name. Agree? Else confusion will be there. Agree? Next. Last rule, which is straightforward, and pay attention.
Hello.
Read. Predefined class name, interface name, not recommended. Say for example, if already a class called string or already class called system is there, you don't end up creating your own class name as string or system. Although it is allowed, see, it is not recommended, but it is allowed. Let me tell you. See, it is allowed. Compile time wise, there is no problem, but it is not recommended. It leads to the greater confusion. Am I clear? All 6 rules, I'll rephrase. First rule says A to Z lowercase, A to Z uppercase, 0 to 9, dollar, underscore. Second rule says start with a digit. Third rule says case sensitive. Fourth should come. Fifth rule, reserve words not allowed. Sixth rule, predefined class name, interface name not recommended. Although compile time was there is no problem, but we will not write it. Agree? I hope all 6 rules are clear. Sure. Online folks, quickly respond in chat. Are you all clear with all 6 rules? Yo, typo, Sanjay. Okay, great. Yeah, why? Let's move. If you really understood, let me see. Don't worry, I'll give you the slides, everything. I'll give you everything to write. Ample amount of time will be there. What I'll do, that's the WhatsApp group has been created, right? By the way, is there anybody who is not part of the WhatsApp group? Offline? Everybody? Online? If anybody is not part of the WhatsApp group, at the end of the class, I'll show you the QR code to be a part of the group. Ensure you scan and be a part of the group. In that group, I have in the group description, in the WhatsApp group, you will find a group description. There is a link. You click on the link, you will reach to a Google document page. In that page, everything, whatever I'm discussing, every program, whatever, I'm pasting over there. Okay. So if at all you are not able to make a note while I'm explaining and all, don't worry. Better while I'm explaining, you focus with 100% attention. You focus here, learn effectively. Writing notes you can do after class also, right? If I give you everything to write. If something critically important, definition, important interview question is that I only will dictate. If something is critically important, I will only dictate and make you write here. Everything, if you keep on writing it, and then I'll tell you, more than a year required to complete Java. Are you understanding? Syllabus is too much. So what understanding, that I'll do it here. Some basic things are there that I will dictate. Important things are there, I will dictate. Every day, if you keep writing it, 1 hour will go into writing, 1 hour will go into explanation. When do I practically explain? Programs are so many. As of now, we are writing one line. Wait for 15-20 days, you will write hundreds of lines of code. That is the expectation. And don't worry, all of you will be able to write it. Sure? And the people, all of you, did you get the previous lecture sessions? Got it? Started watching or kept it aside? It's a web series. Within 1 day, complete it. Okay, na? Don't wait for like after 5 weeks I'll complete. No. 1 day, set one setting, increase the speed 1.5x or something and complete it. So that you'll get to know what has happened in previous sessions. All the people online also, those who have joined recently, ensure you get all the lectures recordings previously, whatever happened so far. Shall I move? Okay, sir. If you would have understood, wow. Wait a minute. If you have understood everything very clearly, then let me ask you this question. Wait a minute. Which are, read the question. Which are valid identifiers in Java? First one. I'm asking if I create a variable, method or class with this way. Say suppose variable I'm declaring. I'm declaring a variable. You understood the rules of identifiers? 6 rules are there. Apply your logic and tell me, is it a valid identifier or not based on the 6 rules, whatever we have discussed. Valid? Online folks, yes, no, is it valid? Guys, every time I should not be explicitly asking you. Are online? Yeah, perfect. Faster. Everybody. Nilofa, where are you? Afzal, Ganesh, Gopi, Harish, Halaswamy. What's wrong with you, Rajesh? Shweta, Suhas, Guys, you get discharged or what in between? Huh? I have to keep pushing you. This is definitely valid name because it has only alphabets, no problem. One special character that is allowed, dollar underscore is allowed. Does not start with a number, basically, and there is no predefined class or something. Agree? This is a valid identifier. Am I clear? Okay, sir. Moving forward. Is it valid, online folks? Online folks. Faster. Everybody. Okay. And if you are telling it is not valid, then tell me the reason what creates the problem. Online folks, what is the problem in this? Perfect. Perfect. Everybody. Gopi. Is there anybody called Gopi here? Gopi. Okay, good. Buddy, you need to tell what is the reason why it is not allowed. Okay, chaliye. Of course, this is not allowed, right? What about this one? Invalid reason. Start with a digit. This is also not allowed. Then next one. Are digit is also there, na? Okay. At the end allowed. Start should not be there. In between, that is also allowed. It should not start. That is the rule. Agree? In between or at the end you write, there is no problem. Am I clear? So this is definitely a valid one. What about this one? Pakka. Why? How come it is allowed? Is this the way to write cash? Cash, is this the way to write? Then? Very good. Not allowed. Suhas? Gopichand, what is the problem? Harish, Suhas? Allowed, not allowed? Not allowed. Reason you tell, Suhas. Gopi, Harish, why it is not allowed? If they are saying allowed, thank you. Those who are saying not allowed, tell me the reason also, guys. Now it is allowed. Huh? Good, good, good. Suhas, dollar, because of the dollar, it is not allowed. And what are the two special characters allowed? Suhas? Allowed, now allowed. Good, good. Chalo. Now it is allowed. Chaliye. Of course, allowed. And even if it starts with star, or sorry, dollar or underscore, there is no problem. It should not start only with the digit. That is the rule. It can start with lowercase, uppercase, or even special characters. There is no restriction. Only on digit starting is restriction. Am I clear? And dollar and underscore both are allowed. There is no problem in this. Shall I? There is no character written. Chalega? No problem. Perfect. What about this one? You are telling coding in Java is not allowed. How can you say like that, yaar? Think, why will I not code in Java, yaar? Huh? Coding at Java is not allowed. Huh? Why? What is the problem? Okay, sir, you do coding underscore Java, allowed. Coding $Java, at the rate is not allowed. Agree? No confusion? Okay, sir. Next one. Learn to share. That is recommended. If you're learning something, ensure you share with others also. Na? Starting with allowed. Capital letter allowed. If something starts with the capital letter, that must be a class name. Agree? That is also name, variable name, class name. Ultimately, name is there. Allowed. Perfect. Sanjay, what's wrong with you, buddy? Every next answer you people are giving wrong. Starting with uppercase is allowed. Great. What about this one? It is actually a predefined class name, although it is allowed, but not recommended. You remember? We don't know integer as a class. There is a class called integer. We don't know it. Relax. Allowed, but not recommended although. What about this? Of course allowed, no problem. What about reserved word? This I will explain in upcoming slide. Today only we will discuss how many reserved. So unless we know what are the reserved words, how can we take the decision, right? I do understand your situation and stop staring at me. I do. We will discuss reserved word today only. Okay. Next, int is not allowed because it is one of the type of data type, which is predefined meaning is there. Reserved word is there. Agree? So can I say this much is done for us? Next topic is reserved words. But before all whatever we have discussed, does it really work or not? Let's check it. Shall I? So one basic program for understanding the identifier. Shall we practice? Just a moment. Notepad is there. So what I will do, I'll declare a variable with all these names. Does it work or not? Either a method or a variable or a class. See, these are the names are there: class name, method name, variable name. So what I am gonna do, I'll write one program where I'll be declaring variable names with whatever we have discussed. Shall we start? So can I say you will help me how to write the program as well? Faster. Class identifier demo. Okay. Then public static void main string array of args. Within this, open the main method. I am declaring one integer type of variable. Simple. What is the first thing we have seen? Can you total underscore number? So I will say total underscore number. Done. Agree? I am not printing anything at all because we need to check whether these are compilable or not. And when I am typing, I expect you to focus here. When I will give you task, then you type. As of now, all eyes here. When I'm explaining something, when I'm talking to you, I expect all eyes here. Okay, sir, done. So if this program is having a valid identifier, then it should compile. Am I making sense? So let me quickly save it. Control C and Control S within the double quotes dot Java. Done. How do I compile? Right click, open into CMD. First CMD will open. Let me clear the screen, increase the font size. Then I will say Java C identifier demo. Oh wait, I didn't type whole thing. Did you observe? What did I do? Java C ID tab. Did you see? I didn't type the whole thing. I'll simply said what? Couple of characters, ID and tab. Which means in this folder, only these many things are there. Say, let me explain you this. Wait a minute. C drive, batch 3, Java, SRC. In this place, how many files are there which are starting with I? Only one file is there called identifier demo.java. So if I say I and tab, all the files will start coming. Agree? So yesterday we have seen escape sequences demo, right? So let me see. Say for example, Java C, then I say E, tab. One of the file is called escape sequences demo.class. .class file has been generated. If I hit a tab once again, .java is there. If there is one more file starting with E, that also will come. Are you getting my point? Short forms better. I will say Java C identifier demo. Only one Java file is there, yet not compiled, right? That is the reason one file is coming. Clear? Check. Okay, sir. Now let me compile. After compilation, no error means this is a valid identifier. Agree? And I want to duplicate and comment. Control D to duplicate, Control K to comment. Clear? Okay, sir. What is the next name we have seen? Total hash. So I will say hash. Then ensure to save. Then ensure to recompile. Read. Error is there. Make a habit to read the error to know the details. Error. Illegal character hash, because it is not a valid identifier, right? And if you read identifier demo dot java colon 5, means there is a program called identifier demo dot java. In that line number 5th, there is a problem with respect to only. See, it is clearly telling where is the problem. Are you getting my point? Total is not a problem, right? Problem is hash. That is clearly telling. Illegal character. So done. The next scenario is 1, 2, 3 total, right? Agree? Control D, Control K. I expect you also to do it. Same way. If I give you 20 combinations, don't keep changing in the same line. Reason? If I need to check your program, whether you have done it or not, how will I know you have tried all the combinations? You might write last one or ho gaya. Arey? You have to try all the combinations, right? I want you comment it. You tried, not working, decided, comment. And for better understanding purpose, if you want to understand really well and learn properly, hash is not allowed. So that whenever you see back this program, you'll immediately understand, oh, in this line there is a problem. Hash is not allowed. Agree? Making sense? What do you think if I start something with digit? 1, 2, 3 or 1, whatever. If digit is there, it should not allowed. Agree? Let me save and then. Oh. Read. How many errors are coming? 3 errors. It is first of all not a valid statement itself. Because something starting with name, a digit, it is not. Any name starting with digit is not a valid statement. First. Second, if it is not a statement, here itself, after the int only I'm expecting. Because this is not a statement, this is hatao. Then what is there? Semicolon, expected. Then this is a illegal, not a statement, entire thing. Are you getting my point? If you start with a digit, it is not allowed. Simple, understandable. Okay, sir. Next is what? Total 1, 2, 3. What do you think? This is allowed? Here I will write what? Done. Here can I say end with digit? Done. Can I say like this? Okay, sir. Total 1, 2, 3. Done. This should work. What do you say? Are yes or no? Compilation successful. No issue at all. See, we are simply checking as per the rule, is it allowed? Not allowed. Compilation is enough for that, because if there is a mistake syntactically, compilation will not be successful, right? Execution and all, I'll be keep adding things on top of it. Agree? Chali, make a progress. Next is cache. Now I will write int C A $H. What do you think? Allowed, not allowed? Okay, then wait a minute. Thank you, Anna. Sorry. Don't respond right now. Hold on. Don't respond right now. Hold on. Hey, listen. Okay, guys. Sanjay, unmute, buddy. Sanjay, can you unmute? Sanjay.
Yes, sir.
Line number 9. Allowed, not allowed? Yes, no.
It's not allowed, sir.
Good. What is the problem?
At character is used.
This is the problem?
Yes.
Good. Thank you, buddy. Mute yourself. Let me check. Thank you. Good response. Illegal start of type. @ is not recommended as a valid identifier. Am I clear? Sure. Okay, sir. After that, next is underscore dollar, underscore dollar, underscore dollar, right? Then I will say underscore oops, very nice. Wow. Done. This is what it is written. And as per you, is it valid? What do you say? Sure, huh? Done. Let me try next one. What is the next one? Coding @ Java, which you said not allowed. Am I right? Coding @ Java. Thanks for correcting, buddy. @ only creating the problem, right? Okay, let me ask you this. Nobody will respond, please. What do you think? Will it work? Madam, line number 12, will it work? Reason, Python. In Java, why are you writing Python? Huh? Or what is this? @ symbol. Okay, na? Good. So obviously you know it, so I am not getting to it. Let's move to the next. Then we have learned to share. Allowed? Perfect. Next is what? Integer. Although it is allowed, but not recommended. Done? Okay. After integer, next is capital I. Int, right? So I'll do one thing. In this case, are you telling me this one? Agree? And of course it is allowed, no problem, right? Okay, sir. What about this one now? If I remove, can you see? int, what does it mean? This absolutely does not make any sense to us, right? Same? Make sense? Agree? All of you online folks, are you comfortable? Quick. Okay, then. Let's move to the next topic. What is the next topic? Reserved words broadly specify if I need to classify. Total 53 are there. In Java, you don't need to remember all of them today only. No need. I'm just giving you a glance of it. Have a look. Subconsciously, if you see, oh, this is not the name I should. That's all. Chaliye. Reserved words. Total are there few words. Read. Few words which are predefined by Java. They are nothing but called reserved words. Total how many are there? 53 are there. And further classification, if I need to tell, a few of them are called keywords. Few of them are called reserved literals. Let me help you with that. Few of them are called keywords. A few of them are called reserved literals. Now let's understand. Keywords are total. Reserved literals are only 3. Easy to remember. Our focus is on this. Keywords which have some functionality associated with it. If this word is there, that is some functionality is there in that word. Agree? Literals. Let me tell you the meaning of this word. Literals. Literals means any constant value. Literals means any constant or fixed value. Some value is there. Agree? That is literal. When I say reserved literal means there are few values, those who are already defined. Values. Some keywords are there. Predefined words are there. Predefined values are also there. Are you getting my point? Keywords means predefined words. Reserved literals means predefined values, which represents a value, not the functionality. How many are there? Let me show you. God. Pay attention now. Can you read? At least true, false, you know. What are these? These are the two possible values of a Boolean data. Agree? Null, any idea? Null means nothing. Zero is different. Null means nothing. We will discuss about it when we get into the object orientation, and we will learn about something called reference variables. At that time, we will get introduced to what is null. And I'm believing, since all of you are either engineering graduate or some other graduates, I'm sure you all pretty much aware about true and false. Anybody who has no idea, you can raise concerns. If you have no idea, online folks, let me know. True, false. Chali, thank God. Thank God, now COVID is over, I can say. Few batches back, when we used to say true, false. We don't know what is true, false. Truth table. We don't know. Logic gates, AND gate, NOT gate. We don't know. I'm like, how come here you completed graduation? Sir, COVID batch. You ask anything, COVID batch. Data type, COVID batch. Database, COVID batch. You ask anything, answer is fixed. COVID. I hope you know it. Don't expect me to teach true, false now. True is true, false is false. Simple. Shall I move to the next? Chaliye. So true, false, you know pretty well. Great. And total used is, sorry. If I need to further classify, few of out of 50, 48 are used. 2 are there which are not being used. We'll see. These are the used one. If, else, for. Have you heard these names? You know, na? If you don't know, we will discuss. These are the syllabus we will discuss. Next topics are there. Few of them are not used. Go to and const. Go to was there in C, if you remember, for jump statements. Jumping from one place to another place. Go to. Java does not recommend that. Unnecessary overhead comes on the JVM. So they said no jumping statements. We'll go straight. Const, they have given an alternate for the const. In C++, you see, if I want to fix a variable value, I'll write it const. Here we have a keyword called final. We will discuss thoroughly about it. Okay? Which is, and final is far more powerful than const. We will see. Okay, na? So our main agenda is these 48, what we need to see. Shall I proceed? We should not be using them. Pay attention. Reserve word. First one I'm starting with, and I expect you to read along with me, because this is whatever gonna come on this slide now is nothing but your syllabus. As of now, we are starting and we don't know much. Frankly speaking, this much is all you need to know by the end of the course. This is nothing but the syllabus. See, some predefined things are given. If you understand all the predefined things, you understood the language, guys. Agree? If you didn't understand few of the things, still you didn't understand the language. Say, if I need to learn Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, some words are there. I should understand which word should be used where, which word has what meaning. Then I understood the language. Agree, na? Similarly, in Java, pay attention. First, starting with byte, short, int, long, float, double, bool. Am I right? What are these? Primitive data types. Data types, basically, right? Next, pay attention. Total are there? 8. Next. If you pay attention, if, else, switch, case, default, do, for, while, break, continue, return. These are flow control statements. We will see this. Control construct, flow control, or flow control statements. After learning basics, we will move to this topics. As of now, we are here only. First column only we are. And many more combinations are there with respect to these data types, whatever data types we are getting details about it. Along with these data type, what data can be kept? What if in one type of data, if I put a different type of data, what will happen? One type of data, a variable is there, in that different type of data, if I put, say for example, Something meant for holding number. What if I put a character in that? What will happen? What if I put a Boolean value in that? What will happen? In a Boolean variable, can I put a number or not? These combinations we will see in the first column. Once we understand everything about data types, values, everything, then we'll move to the next. This one by one syllabus I am listing out. This is my way out to tell you the syllabus here. These are reserved words and this is nothing but your syllabus. First column we will complete. Then we go to the next column. How many are there total? 11. Okay. After this, next comes read. Public, private, protected, static, final, abstract, synchronized, native, strict FP, transient, volatile. One more is there called package, which is not listed here. Why? We will discuss that time. When these are with respect to, these are called access modifiers. Total are 11 plus 1. 1 is not written. When you don't write anything, then it is called package. At that time, we will see why, sir, why not and all. When we understand there is a dedicated topic will be there called packages in Java. That time we will understand. Okay. Although initial few days I'll be using while there is a class called scanner. At that time, I may give you a touch about the package, but thoroughly we will discuss when I'm learning a topic called access modifiers. That time, all these 11 plus 1, all we will discuss what are the access modifiers. But can you remember these names? This is something combinations will be asked when you move towards object-oriented programming languages. Hard. Java is an object-oriented programming language, OOPS language, right? So don't you think if you go for interview, they'll definitely ask OOPS concept. When they ask OOPS concept, they will ask combination on these things. All of them combinations will be asked. Every single have different functionality or the what do you call power. And when these two people come together, fight will happen. Who wins? Who will not? Who is having against of other? Who is in which team? Who is in which team? That kind of fight will happen between these access modifiers. Am I right? Moving forward, we will learn about it. This is when we were getting into the object-oriented program. First column, data types. Second column, flow control. This is something basic programming, logic building we will do here. Once you're done with this, then we will understand about all about objects. What is there in object? When I create object, what happens? What all the things are there in object? And if I need to control the object's accessibility, access modifier. Whether this particular thing should be accessed or this should not be accessed. How do I have to make my application secured using access modifiers. So every access modifier has then its own power, its own limitations. We will discuss. And when all of them kept together, who will win? Who is most powerful? Combinations will be asked in interview. If you simply go and tell inheritance, this is the definition, tuck, 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 tuck. People will say, okay, come, let me write a code next to you. Now tell. In that, these 12 will be asked. Definitions are over at college level. In college, whatever companies or drives used to come, there you tell what is inheritance, what is encapsulation. Wrapping the data member and the member functionality into a single unit, encapsulation. Oh, great, got the job. Here it does not happen. Open your eyes, you are no more in college. You are standing in the market, real cutthroat competition is there. And I mean, coincidentally, fortunately or unfortunately, you are in Bangalore. Bangalore is a place which is known as the IT hub of the India. People from every nook and corner of the country come to Bangalore to look for a job in IT. So as you have to compete with all these people, provided you are pro in these areas. If you miss out one of the area, wish you all the best. Next interview. Are you getting my point? So prepare well. This is something used with respect to object-oriented features. When we go, all the combinations, I will explain thoroughly, and I'm open challenge. I'm telling. I will explain in such a way, those who do not miss a single class, those who attend every class and respond along with me. Third, whatever task I give, they complete and come. These three things, if you do it, anything is being asked, you will say, Banan Magne Bah. Come, ready. 100% ready you will be. Provided conditions are met. If you have a thought process, I have paid the fees, I want the job, nothing gonna happen like that. Miracle is not going to happen. I am not a magician. I can help you learn well, provided you let me do so. Are you getting my point, everybody? I will teach you everything in such a way. In front of interviewer, you can say, sir, ask anything. I am 100% confident. And when you explain, he will also say, make sense. Whatever you said, it really mean it. That much level of confidence I'll bring you. Those many combinations will be there. More than hundreds of slides will come only on these things. Only on these. More than 100 or 150 combinations are going to come. Be ready. And it is my personal experience. Like I had been into training from, this is 10th year. Almost I'm about to complete a decade in training industry now. So far I have seen, this is the time, either you will fall in love with Java or you realize one thing, IT is not my cup of tea. And difference is only one. In this duration, are you being regular to the classes? Are you completing the task? Are you focusing in class? If these three things are met, not just this batch, in this batch, still God's grace, I have got all the engineering candidates or people, those who are from CSIS or MCA background. Earlier, many batches I have taken where people from mechanical, civil, electrical is fine. It's common. Apart from this, pharmaceutical, nursing, hotel management, BSc agriculture, MSc agriculture, they have done B.Ed. 12 years I have done the graduation BA. Now I want to get a job in IT. Such candidates also had been there and they have got the job. Only one thing, during this course, what instruction was given to them, they genuinely, sincerely followed. Anybody who follow, they'll definitely make it. By this time, you will say, sir, we will get the job. When is the interview? You will have that confidence. Provided you follow instructions. And this is the time you will only say, apna kuch nahi ho sakta. One thing is clear, nothing gonna happen. Because whenever I ask questions, people who know it, those who are attending classes regularly and they're practicing it, they will immediately answer. Those who are bunking classes, those who are like Eid ka chand, once a blue moon they come, they will not even understand the question. From here, two category of the people will be there in our class. Nothing I am understanding or everything I'm understanding. I hate Java, I love Java. I will definitely get the job. No way I can get the job. You don't need to wait till interview. During the syllabus only you will get to know. Am I making sense? And mark my words, when I can teach agriculture candidates, nursing candidates, hotel management candidates, you are far better. Those who came from that background, I'm making fun of it, but frankly speaking, they didn't know what is true or what is false. They didn't know what is truth table. They have never seen it. A person who was doing CA, what will he understand about AND gate or NOT gate? He studied commerce. He didn't even study science. Then we understood in 11th, 12th or something at AND gate, NOT gate, truth table and all, right? Set theory. They don't know what is Boolean. They have never heard what is Boolean. From there, I have done it. And they are working in IT. Very good positions. Double-digit package they have. You also can. It is not a rocket science, but in this journey, consistency is the only key to success. If you are, when the course starts, everybody is so energetic, enthusiastic. After that, drama will start. People will automatically fall sick. Even if they are not sick, they will not come to class. But yeah, if you are not coming to class, I cannot do anything. If you're coming to class and not focusing in the lecture and not responding along with me, I cannot do it. After coming to the class, focusing here, if you're not practicing it, I cannot do anything. If you're doing anything of all these things, rest is my area. You don't worry. Making you understand, making you pro into these things is my job. And I know how to do that. I had been doing it. I am very good in it. Making you fully confident in interview is my job. I'll take it. You follow instruction and just do it. Matter of few weeks, you will say, everything I understand. Behind the screen also. For everything for everything in Java, there is a reason behind it. I'll ensure to explore all the possible combinations. Not a single one will be left. And let's see who has more doubt. Whenever I write a program, I'll be having more doubt than you, more combinations than you can think. You just follow, practice it. And just by attending classes does not make any sense if you're not. But yeah, programming is something you type it, you learn it. Are you getting my point, everybody? Say, for example, if I really want to learn to swim, I have to get into water. Just by reading books, watching YouTube tutorials, buying the best course available for swimming does not make me a swimmer unless I get into the water. You get into the water, if you don't know swimming also, you'll start learning it if you are being in the water, right? Start typing it. If you have any issue, I repeat, if you have any doubt, any issue, feel free to reach out to me. I'll always be there with you. Every batch I say this, all the students are like my own brothers and sisters. I have always been considered, and so as today. Like my own brother or the sister, I treat you people, whether you are online, offline, everybody is same for me. You have a doubt, raise your concern. I'll fix it. That much trust is there, na? Hona bhi chahiye. Let's get started. Shall we? Chaliye, sir. Access modifier is done. Then we move to the next topic. This is something called read, try, catch, finally, throw, throws, asset. These are with respect to exception handling. With respect to exception handling, which is yet another topic. After oops, next topic is exception handling. So this is, if you see column by column, topics are there, which we will be keep exploring after this. Sir, total 6. After this, class, interface, extends, implements, package is a different topic. Access modifier is different. There is a different topic. Import, implements. Few more new terminologies are there that also will be discussed. Then new instance of super, this with respect to objects will come. That also will be there. Agree? Object related. Whenever we create object, within the one parent object, I need to get some data. In my current object, I need to get some, manipulate the data. For this super and all, many things are there. We will discuss. Have you heard this super somewhere? This keyword? This you might have heard. If not, it's okay. No rocket science. Move to the next. Void. What does it mean by void? Returns nothing with respect to return type. Okay, na? Moving forward. One is there. Go to and const. What are they? Unused keywords. Agree? They are unused, but they are keywords in Java. They have also predefined meaning. Next is true, false, null. Unreserved literals. Values are the reserved literals. Sorry, they are values, but they have special meaning. Reserved literals. If I need to say 3 are there. Next, one more thing is there called enum. Enumeration. A new topic will come. In case of collections, we will talk about enumerations. That time you will understand. Total, how many are there, sir? Plus 1, 53 are there. Till here done. Can I say, shall I move to the next topic? That is, sir, as of now, if I need to say total classification wise, how many data types are there? 2 types. 2 types are there. Primitive and non-primitive. As part of primitive data types, how many are there? Total 8 primitive data types are there. First one, byte, short, int, long, char, float, double, boolean. Am I right? One by one, I'll start exploring all of them. Okay, now? And whenever I'm explaining something, I need you to focus along with me, walk along with me. I will be saying, explaining the combinations over here. Okay, now? Okay. Then let me come to the point and close your eyes. Front row, please close your eyes fast. This is the reason. Chalo. We'll have a quick recap. Those who have already attended, 10 minutes, then we'll move on. And if you see, I'm going pretty fast than the way I had been with you. Agree, na? I'm not revising everything at same pace. I'm at a faster pace I'm going. For you, it's a quick revision, then almost done. By after today's class also, we are almost same on the same ground, right? Sir, total how many data types are there? 8 are there. For numeric, I'm taking total as of now 4. Okay, na? Initial 4 I'm taking. Let's start with first data type. Sure. First one is byte data type. Now maintain silence those who were there already and let others focus. So byte is the smallest data type in Java. Smallest means the memory requirement of this type of data is the bare minimum. That is how much? 1 byte, nothing but 8 bits. Am I right? So total, how many are there requirement? 8 bits. So if I need to tell, sir, in that case, byte size is how much? 8 bits is equal to 1 byte. And I will be focusing on a couple of things. Maximum, minimum. Aha. Sir, if 8 bits means how many bytes? 1 byte. Agree? Maximum number allowed for byte data type is hold on, plus 127. And the minimum number allowed as part of the byte is minus 128. Okay, na? And don't worry if you think, hey, others are responding, I'm not able to respond. This class has happened for them. This is the revision for your batch for this couple of days. And don't worry, let them screen. Matter of 1 or 2 days more. फिर देखते हैं किसमें कितना दम है? Matter of couple of days, because this session is already conducted for them. People have joined a little late, so I'm doing a quick revision. After this, there is no revision going to happen. Anybody comes, you follow the recordings. That's enough for us. Agree, na? Matter of couple of days, then all of us will be on the same ground. Chala? Sir, byte is the smallest data type. Size is 1 byte. Maximum number of byte is allowed 127. Minimum minus 128. See, if you observe, positive numbers are at ending with the 7. Negative numbers are ending with 1 ahead, 8. Making sense? One more thing. Range, if I need to tell, range will start from minus 128 to positive 127. Am I right? So basically, byte range start from minus 128 goes to 127. Agree? Sir, next data type is what? Short. And if I need to tell you, short will have double the size of the byte. In that case, how many bits required? 16 bits are required. If 16 bits means, if I need to ask you my favorite question, size, max, min, and range. Okay, sir. What is the size of the? Very good. 2 bytes are there. Maximum number is positive 32767, negative 32768. In that case, range will start from minus 32768 to positive 3276. Okay, let me hear from here. 21, 7, 48, 36. Minimum minus 21, 47, 48, 36, 48. Show off. Huh? All of you. Good. I'm happy that you still remember it. Not a rocket science. We have done good practice on that. That is the only reason. We will do with you also. Let's see whether you remember or not. Agree? Chaliye. Okay, sir. So in that case, maximum number as part of the int allowed is positive with me 21, 47, 48, 36, 47. minimum minus 21, 47, 48, 36, 48. Range will start from minus 21, 47, 48, 36, 47, 48, 48, 2 plus 21, 47, 48, 36, 47. Clear? Okay, sir. Once again, tell me. As part of integer size is 4 bytes. Maximum number allowed is, by looking at me, 21, 47, 48, 36, 47. Minimum number of integer minus 21, 47, 48, 36. Perfect. In that case, range of integers start from minus 21, 47, 48, 36, 48 to 21, 47. Perfect. Start. Smallest data type is byte. Byte. Size. Maximum number allowed as byte. 127. Minimum number minus 128. Range of bytes start from minus 128 to 127. Next, short. Size 2 bytes. Maximum short number allowed 32767. Minimum minus 32768. Range of short start from minus 32768 to 32767. Next data type is int. Size 4 bytes. In that case, maximum number integer allowed 21, 47, 48, 36, 47. Minimum number allowed minus 21, 47, 48, 36, 48. Range of integers start from minus 21, 47, 48, 36, 48. Once again, integer range start from minus 21, 47, 48, 36, 48. Maximum number 21, 47, 48, 36, 47. हो गया? यही तो किया था उस दिन भी हम लोगों ने. That is what we have done that day also. Sir, this range, whatever is there, where are you getting it? You will tell now. Those who were there. हाँ भाई. How to get to know the maximum number and the minimum number. Let's show off now. There is a way I told you, na? Who remember that? 1, 2. Salman, remember? Very good. Pratibha, doubtful, huh? Others. Class has stopped. Class has stopped. It is working on, Arun? Am I audible? Arun? Don't worry, all of this will be given as part of the slides also to you. And there is a way to know all this. And a formula is also there. Formula we'll discuss in next class, which we have not discussed at all. Formula will be discussed in next session. In slide is also itself there. Okay, now probably today only we'll discuss. Okay, shall I proceed? Shall I? So, shall I wipe the board? And let's get back to our data type slides. And people, those who are recently joining, okay, nobody problem. Arun, thank you. People, those who have recently joined, couple of classes have already happened, guys. There are a couple of questions like JDK, JRE, JVM, or compiler, compilation phase, execution phase, byte code, high level language, intermediate level language, source code, machine level language, platform dependency, independency. These are the terms we have discussed. They are theoretical. So even if you watch a lecture recording properly, if you watch it, I'm sure you will understand. People, those who are recently joined, humble request, guys, please ensure to get the recording and watch the lectures by making notes. Even the people, those who are recently came, humble request. Whatever we have done it, every single class you watch it, increase the speed or whatever you do it, but please don't miss any. Humble request, because whatever topics I'm discussing right now, I'm just giving you overviews of the topic. I'm not getting proper in depth. Moving forward, topics will be coming at that time. I have given you the overview. Now I'll not re overview. I'll simply deep dive and start jumping into the details. At that time, you should not be having any hustle. That is the reason I'm requesting all of you, humble request. Please ensure to get the recordings and watch the previous lectures, because moving forward, I'll be having a deep dive, jump into all the combinations, all the details, all the topics. At the time, basics I will not discuss here, because ample amount of discussion already happened. And if I keep discussing basics, when will I move forward here? I have a limited time of the batch also, right? What is the point of if 2 years if I take to complete your batch? Does not make sense, right? So what has happened? Ahead of that, I will start. I'll give you one quick recap. I'll have a proper revision, everything, but not thorough way, the way I have explained on. That is good for the people, those who have attended, they have made notes, they have understood everything. For them, a recall is required before I get into detail. So I'll do the recall, revision will be happening. Of course, every topic I will do the revision before deep diving. But from definition point of view, I'll not making you write, okay, write down this, write down that. That is true. Especially there is a topic, if you know, great, something called SDLC. If you know, really great. If you don't know, ensure you watch it. That is the first lecture we have discussed. Very important topic. When we move forward, majority of the topic, majority of the time, I will have a reference to SDLC. So if you have not watched SDLC lectures, please do so. Okay, now, chaliye. Okay, guys. Especially online folks, if you have missed the lectures, please ensure to collect it from our concerned team. So next is our data type. Let me see how many of you remember. Chaliye. Shall I? Perfect. Total non-primitive I'm not talking. Non-primitive, I'll have a different dedicated topic. One after other topics will be there on all the non-primitive types. Primitive are 8. In primitive, total, if I need to tell, numeric are 5. Numeric and non-numeric are. Numeric, again, integral are there and floating point. Integral data types, integral numeric primitive data types are the data types which have numbers without decimals. Agree? And floating point numeric primitive data types are the data types which have decimal in it. Few numbers do not have decimals, few numbers have decimal. How many numbers have decimal? Total 2. Float, double. How many do not have decimal? Byte, short, int, long, and character. Very good. Character is also considered as an integral data type, which does not having decimal. How come, sir? Character is considered as in number. For that, we will discuss. Wait for a few days, couple of days, probably by this week only. I will discuss why character is being considered as a numeric data. Because character is what? Having alphabets. And how come alphabets are numbers now? Achha, whatever we learned from kindergarten, that is wrong. There is a reason. Something called Unicode convention is being followed by Java. If you don't know Unicode, I'm sure you know something called ASCII. ASCII value is hard. If you don't know Unicode, if you don't know ASCII, relax. I'll start from scratch. You don't know anything, I always start from scratch. Even if you're a champion, yeah, starts from scratch. Agree? That time I'll discuss why character is considered to be a numeric data type when I get into it. Okay? Especially character literals, character values, when I'll discuss that time. Okay, na? Shall I forward? Okay, sir. Next. Byte, short, int, long, and char, which is integral numeric data. Integral means do not have decimal. Agree? In that case, floating point, if I need to ask, okay, char, why is it that there is a controversial? Why char is here as part of the integral data type? We'll discuss separate. Next comes float and double. This obviously we know. There are 2 numbers given. Why 2 are given? That also we will discuss when I talk about floating point literals. Literals means what? Values. Character literals, that time I'll tell you why character is being considered as a numeric data type Floating point literal, when I talk, that time I'll tell you why 2 are given, why not only 1? Why 4 are given, why not 1? All the questions I'll be keep covering moving forward. Agree? Shall I? Sir, non-numeric only 1 left over. Our hero Boolean. Agree? But if you see numerically, total how many are there? 5 plus 2 plus 1. That is 1 is not non-numeric. Total 7 are numeric, 1 is non-numeric. Case sensitivity. Sorry, case, I'm saying sign sensitivity. Sign, you understand? Positive sign, negative sign. In that case, if I need to classify all these data types except char, all of them are signed bit. Signed means they have sign. Positive number is also there. Negative. In character, there is nothing called negative. So these are called signed data type. 2 are there. Boolean and char. They are unsigned. Am I clear? Okay, sir. Moving next. Byte. Size. Now you will tell. Size is 1 by 8 bits. Okay. In that case, maximum value. Perfect. Minimum value. Perfect. Range. Perfect. No confusion. In that case, now pay attention what is happening. If I say 8 bits are there, what does it mean by 8 bits? Whenever we store any data into the computer, that is always being stored in a 0 and 1s format. Agree. Hope you know binary systems. 8421. You know, na? This is the way power will be keep increasing. Least. Are you know it, na? MSB, LSB. Wait, this is called least significant bit, and that is called most significant bit. And in Java, whenever these numbers are being represented, the MSB bit, most significant bit, is considered to be a sign bit. Sign bit means this bit will decide positive number or a negative number. Am I clear? Pay attention. This is called a sign bit. Now 0 means positive. 1 means negative. Little weird is there, but this is how it is. 0 means positive, 1 means negative. Agree? Remaining total, if you observe from here till here, total are 8. Agree? Last one is what? Sign bit. MSB is considered to be a sign bit. Remaining are, how many are left over? 7. 2 raised to the power 0 to 2 raised to the power 6. How many are there? 7. These are called data bits. Here actual data is being stored, because see, last this MSB bit is meant for positive number, negative number. Remaining actual data is. Am I clear? Am I clear? So out of 8 bits, how many are sign bit? 1. How many of them are data bit? 7. 7 is the one. 7. These 7 bits have actual data. Am I clear? And I'm not gonna do calculation, but I'll explain you everything. Pay attention. If I put 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 every, see maximum what I can put, either 0 or 1. Agree. And I'm sure you have done binary conversions. You know how to do it. Whenever I put a 1, then that 2 raised to the power I will be considering. Agree, na? Similarly, if I put it this way, all place 1. This is 0. 0 means positive or negative? Positive number. So don't you think this is the representation of the maximum byte number allowed? Everywhere I'm putting what? 1, 1, 1, 1, and 0 means positive. That means this is the representation of the maximum positive value allowed as part of the byte. Am I making sense? And how it is happening? Pay attention. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. And if you observe clearly, how many bits are there? Total bits are 8. Total bits are 8. 1 bit is being consumed for sign bit. 1 bit is sign bit. Remaining bits are data bits. Am I clear? Agree? Now pay attention. Wherever I have kept 1, those values I am considering. Can you see? Agree? And I'm sure you know what is the 2 raised to the power 0 means 1. 2 raised to the power 1 means. Similarly, all the values I have kept it. Now, if you add all the numbers together, and see 0 is a sign bit, that we understood, fine. When I add all the numbers, all 64, 32, 16, and when I add all these numbers, it is coming what? Shall we check it? Shall we really check it? Is it really happening or not? Fatafat, tell me. I mean, you also don't look, sir, what, sir, you are using calculator. Arey, why to waste time, yaar? We know how to do calculation, right? Running out of time. That's why. Fatafat. 64 plus 32. Sorry, 32 plus 8 plus 2 plus. हो गया ना बराबर? Maximum number 127. Make sense? Agree? Sir, positive coming 127. When it comes negative, it becomes 128. What does it mean? In case of negative, the way these bits see, I put everywhere 1111. Maximum number is being found 127. Then how come 128 is coming in case of negative? Are you getting my point? For that, you need to understand something called 2's complement, which I gave the task. Honestly, how many of you have done that day only when I gave the task? Done it? You can explain me today also what is 2's complement? Sure? Don't worry. I give you one more opportunity. Today's task is you need to learn what is 1's complement, what is 2's complement in binary number system. In binary number system, what is 1's complement, what is 2's complement. Once you understand this, then we'll be able to discuss. Am I clear? Shall I proceed further now? But as of now, how the bits are being stored, what is the importance of sign bit, data bit, is that basic understanding is clear? Everybody, online folks, quick confirmation please. And this I'm discussing about byte. Same will happen for all the data types. And pay attention. As of now, 8 bits are there. Next is what? Short. How many bits are there? 16. MSB, last bit, most significant bit, that will be a sign bit. So remaining how many left over? 15 bits. Am I clear? Here 1 plus 7, there 1 plus 15. Then next comes 32. So 1 plus 31. Are you getting my point? What is happening? Number of data bits are increasing. Agree? Am I making sense to all of you? This way, that is the reason range is also increasing. Agree? I hope this much is pretty much clear to all of you. Once you understand all the basic fundamentals of all the data types, then one generic formula is there to find out the maximum number as well as the minimum number. We will discuss once we understand the basics of data types. Once you get the comfort zone of all each and individual data type, then one generic formula we will discuss. That time you should remember only one thing: which data type have how many bits. If you remember that, you can easily calculate the maximum as well as minimum. Sure na? That generic will come at the end. Once you go through with the individual, then generic will come na. Okay? Shall I as of now move forward? Byte data, how is it being stored and represented inside the memory? Is that clear to everybody? Louder. Online folks. Faster. Okay. Everybody. Chaliye. Thank you guys. Let's move forward. Now in that case, you tell me this way. What is this written? I have written one data type called byte. One variable I have taken B. I am putting what value? 10. Before I proceed explanation with this slide, let me give you few inputs. One, which you should make a note also. This is critically important. Those who have already done it, relax. Same thing. Pay attention. In Java, if we store any numeric value, in Java, if we store any numeric value, in Java, if we store any numeric value, in Java, if we store any numeric value which does not have decimal, any numeric value which does not have decimal. In Java, if we store any value which does not have decimal value, then by default data type is, int int. Then by default data type is int. Next line, any number which have decimal in it. Any number which have decimal in it. Any number which have decimal in it by default will be considered as. Any number which has decimal by default will be considered as. By default will be considered as. By default will be considered as double. Double. Default data type will be double. Now, all eyes here. I need to explain you something very important critically. Pay attention. Let me ask you this. This value is a 10. Does it has a decimal? No. Fine. And what is this you see? This is the equal to symbol, right? In mathematics, what is this? Equal to symbol. But in Java, we call this as a assignment operator. This is what? An assignment operator. What does it do, sir? It takes the RHS value from RHS and keep it inside the LHS. So in other words, if I need to explain you what it does, sir, whatever value you have kept it in the RHS, this value, it will take and give it to the LHS. Are you with me, everybody? So equal to, which we call it as an assignment operator, always solve the RHS first. Always solve the RHS first. In RHS, whatever value is there, that value will be taken and kept inside the LHS part. Am I clear? Okay, sir. Let me focus on the RHS part. In RHS, hope you understand RHS, LHS. Pakka. What is RHS? LHS. मैं तो time pass कर रहा हूँ. I am sure that you know it. पक्का ना? हाँ. So RHS point, what is the at the RHS side? What is the value? 10. My question: is it a numeric, non-numeric? You need to answer फटाफट. Numeric, non-numeric, numeric. With decimal, without decimal. Without decimal means default data type applicable is what you wrote. Any number which does not have a decimal, by default data type applicable is, which has decimal then double. Am I clear? Focus. This is critically important for many programs we are going to do further now. Any number you store in Java which does not have a decimal will be considered as integer. Any number you store which has a decimal will be considered as double. Am I clear to this much? Agree? Sir, in that case, 10. Is it a numeric? Yes. Does it have a decimal? Default data type? Integer. Agree? Data is which type? Integer. What is size of integer? How much? Integer. 5 byte, 6 byte, or 8 byte, pakka 4 byte. Integer size is 4 byte. What is the size of the byte? 1 byte. Agree? This is what? B is the data type of byte. What is the variable type of B? Byte. Agree? So byte size will be 1 because of byte type. Agree? So let me ask you this. If 4 liters of water, if I need to put in 1 liter of water bottle, don't you think water will spill off? Some water will be lost. Making sense to you? Agree? Listen. Sir, pay attention. What is the default data type applicable? 10. Int. Where are you trying to store in? Byte. But don't you think water will spill off? Like data will be lost? Yes. But only in the case if you are out of the range. Let me ask. What is the maximum number allowed in byte? Minimum minus 128. And this 10, is it in the range of byte? Is it in the range? Then conversion. There is. Are you getting my point? See, consider this way. 1 4 liter of water bottle is there. Integer water bottle. One small chotu water bottle, that is byte water bottle. Agree? In 4 liter of water bottle, I am keeping only half liter of water. Total, how much can I put an integer? Maximum 4 bytes, right? Number wise, if you tell me what is the maximum number integer allowed, 21, 47, 48, 36, 47. 10 is very small compared to that. 4 liter of water bottle is there. How much water is there? Very little. 100 ml of water. This 100 ml of water, can I put in 1 liter of water bottle? Yes or no? Arey Baba, 4 liter of water bottle is there. Total 4 liter is occupied. Huh? No, 100 ml is there. This 100 ml, can I put it into 1 liter water bottle? Easily, no problem. Agree. In this case, water will spill off. Any loss of water is happening. Same here. Data type applicable is int. Total size is 4 byte. But actual how much is required? Very too much size. That can be accommodated in byte also. Agree. So can I ask you in simple words? This 10, can I store in byte? Yes, no. Is it in the range? Yes. Can I store? Yes. In that case, this conversion from actual number data type is what? Integer. I am putting where in byte. So don't you think I'm doing some kind of conversion from integer to? Is it any loss of data happening? No, sir. There is no loss of data happening. Agree? Then this is a valid conversion from integer to byte. There is no problem. This will work. Am I clear? Let me ask you this. What is the next number? Arey yaar. What is the next number, guys? 120? Okay, sir. 127 is the number, right? Let me ask you this way. Sir, this 127, is it a numeric value? It is a numeric value. If it is a numeric value, has a decimal? No, it does not have a decimal. If any numeric value which does not have a decimal, default data type will be integer. Okay, fine, integer. Where are you trying to put? Byte. What is the size of the byte? 1. Maximum number of byte allowed is plus 127. The integer number is of what is the number? 127. 1 liter of water bottle, 4 liter of water bottle. How much of water is there? 1 liter. Can I put this 1 liter of water into 1 liter of water bottle? Any water will spill off. Similarly, 4 byte of data byte is there. Size. I am putting into 1. Maximum number of allowed. Is it compatible? Yes. There is no data losses happening. Agree? Because 127 is in the range of byte. That is the reason there is no problem. If I convert this number, which is actually integer number, I'm converting into byte. Since it is in the range, there is no problem. Agree? Will this work? Yes. Agree? But what if? Daya, kuch to gadbad hai. Pay attention. What is this number? 128. Is it a numeric value? Yes. Does it has a decimal? No. Data type applicable? Int. Agree? Where I'm trying to put? Byte. Is it only 1 byte or size will be little more? Little more. Even if one number is more, that is more, right? When I try to convert this integer value into byte, is it compatible? No, it is not compatible. Some possible loss of data is there. Agree, some possible loss of data is there. In that case, should I convert from int to byte? No. In this case, error will come. And I expect you to read the error along with me. Read the error. Incompatible types, possible lossy conversion from int to byte. Are you with me? 3 parts are there of the error, guys. I expect you to extremely focus and the most important. First part is incompatibility. First part says what? This is an incompatible data types. What does it mean? Sir, data what you are putting, that is out of the range of the data type. Are you ready? Is it in the range? No. It is out of the range. So data and data type are incompatible. Compatibility, you understand? These are not compatible. What? The data you are putting into the variable of data type. Agree? First part is clear. Incompatible type. Okay, if in this way, if you're trying to put the data, in that case, possible lossy conversion, which means some data bits will be lost. You may end up losing the data, which is not a recommended practice. Are you getting my point, everybody? So this says this is a possible lossy conversion. Are you with me? Second part. First part, incompatible types, because data is not in the range of data type. Agree? If you still try to convert, then this conversion is a possible lossy conversion. Agree? And from where to where you are doing, Anna? Int to from int to byte. Easy to understand. Everybody, I hope in this case there is no issue. 3 part of error is there, and I expect you to focus on every single part of the error. See, when we were learning Java or any language before, if error comes, I'm like, maja nahi aa raha hai, demotivated, and we give up. There is only one way to learn programming language is to understand them. If you understand how language is processing the scenario, and if it is failing, why it is failing, then only you can learn the language. And it is not a rocket science. I mean, today we are running out of time. In next session, we will definitely combinations, we will try all the possible. At that time, we will understand all the details thoroughly. Am I clear? Everybody? So the point is, as of now, I'm simply explaining you one thing. Any number you store in Java, if it does not have a decimal, then it is an integer number. If you store a number in Java which has a decimal, then it will be considered as the double value. That's the basic ground rule. And if you store any number which is in the range, like 10 or 127, there is no problem. But if you try to store a number which is out of the range, in that case, an error comes which have 3 parts. Incompatible types, possible lossy conversion from whichever conversion you are doing as of now into 2 byte. Agree? Is this much clear to you all? Okay, I mean, since we are running out of time, I am not able to cover all the combinations today itself, and I'm not even doing practicals. Just now started. Tomorrow we'll do the practicals of data types, and thorough discussion we will do. Tomorrow's class is the most important, even for the people, those who have attended. Don't bunk tomorrow. Please ensure to come. And those who are recently joined, for them, it's the game changer class. Tomorrow we'll see. Tomorrow's agenda is, if I write a code, you should be able to tell, sir, it will compile, it will work. If it works, what is the output? If it does not work, exact dot to dot error you will be telling. So critically important class. Online folks, please do not miss it. And don't be in a dilemma. I have already attended this class. I will add many things in. If you would have seen, earlier explanation and now explanation is quite some similarities and some differences are there. So whenever I'm taking a session, for me, everybody is equal, and I'll ensure if you're attending a session, you should not feel it's a pure waste of time. For you also, some new learning curve will be there. For those who are coming for first time, for them, it's a definitely game changer session tomorrow. Don't miss it. Without fail, ensure to attend. And first, I'll share the attendance code. After that, I'll show you the WhatsApp group code. Ensure you mark both. You take the action on both. Let me show you the QR code of the attendance first. I hope the attendance, all of you have marked. Online folks,